Okay, Mrs. Hensley's friends, you are going to need pages 273 and 274 of your math pages, and those are practice pages 6.1. You are also going to need a pencil, and you may need an eraser if you do not have an eraser on your pencil. Okay, Mrs. Hensley is going to go ahead and start. Okay, it's set. Now, you do not have this page that I'm doing here. You have the last two pages that I will be doing. So that is the reason Mrs. Hensley is not writing her name on this page, because it's in Seesaw and you do not have this page. Okay, so down at the bottom, first of all, we see a bus. And our learning target is to add to a group of objects and tell how many. So we're beginning addition. We are going to try to understand how to add groups of objects to tell how many. Okay, so we are going to use counters to act out the story. First, it says there are 3 students on the bus. Write the number. So we're going to put 3 students on the bus. 2, 3. And then it says write the number. So Mrs. Hensley's going to write 3 because there are 3 students on the bus. Okay, then it says 2 more students get on the bus. Oh, 2 more students get on the bus. So 1, 2. 2 more students are getting on the bus. And it says write the number. So 2. Okay, tell how many students are on the bus now. So we have 3 students that were already on the bus, and 2 got on the bus. So how many do we have all together? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if we were talking part, whole, our parts would be 3 and 2, and our whole would be 5, right? So this is an addition problem. 3 and 2 is 5. Okay, we had 3 students on the bus. 2 more students got on the bus. So we had 3 and 2. And then 5 we have all together. Okay, so let's go to our next slide. Okay, we have students in a group. Okay, and it asks us how many join and how many are there in all. So on this first one here, right here, we have 2 students sitting at the table, and 1 student just walked in the room and still has her backpack on her back. So how many students are sitting at the table? We have 2. So 1, 2. So 2 students are sitting at the table. So that's our part. How many students are walking in? 1. 1 right here. Okay, so how many students do we have all together? 1, 2, 3. So 3 is our whole. 2 and 1 are our parts. 3 is our whole. So we could say, if we were doing addition, we would say 2, because 2 students are sitting at the table, and 1 student is walking in. So 2 and 1 is 3 in all. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and 1 more is 3 all in all. Okay, so 2 and 1 is 3 in all. Okay, now let's do the next one. We have 1 student who has slid down the slide. Okay, so we're going to do our part, and then whole. 1 student is going down the slide. How many students are running to the slide? 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 students that are running to the slide. What is our whole? How many do we have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4. So our whole is 4. Now let's turn that into an addition problem. Okay? So we had 1 student going down the slide. Okay, 1 and 3 more are going to the slide. So 1 and 3 is how many in all? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 and 3 is 4 in all. Okay? So let's go to the next page. Okay, we have some students on the rug and one student standing here looking at a book. How many students are on the rug? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 students are on the rug. Okay? How many students are looking at a book? Standing up looking at a book? 1. 1. Okay? So 4 and 1. So 4 and 1 are our parts. How many do we have all together? That is our whole. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 and 1 is 5. So let's do that here on our addition problem. Okay, so we had 4 students on the rug, 4, and 1 more, 4 and 1, so 1 was standing up with a book, is 5 in all. Okay, so 4 and 1 is 5 in all. Okay, let's look at the children here that are sitting. Okay, there's 1, 2, 2. It doesn't give us a number bond, does it? So we have to do an addition. So 2 students are sitting at the table. Okay, and how many are coming over to the table? 1, 2, 3. So 2 and 3 is how many in all? Let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 and 3 is 5 in all. Okay, now let's look at the next one. We have some students who are playing hopscotch and some students who are over here running. Okay, so let's look at that. How many friends are playing hopscotch? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 friends playing hopscotch. How many friends are over here running? 1, 2, 3. So we have 4 and 3. Let's see what 4 and 3 is in all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 and 3 is 7 in all. Okay? Okay, let's go to the next page. Okay, it says 5 students are playing basketball. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 students are playing basketball. It says 5 more students join them. Draw the students who joined the group. Then complete the sentence to tell how many students are in the group to start, how many join, and how many there are in all. Okay, so 5 students are playing basketball. Now we need to draw, or I need to draw, the other 5 students. Okay, so 5 more students are joining. 5 more students are coming to join. There's 1. Remember, Mrs. Sindley is not an artist. Okay, there's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And there's 5. Okay, so it says 5 students are playing basketball. 5 more students join them. Draw the students who joined the group. So did I draw the 5 that joined? Yes, I did. Then complete the sentence to tell how many students are in the group to start. Okay, so how many were there to start? Right here. How many were there to start? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're writing 5. Okay, then it says how many join. So how many joined them? 5. Mrs. Hensley had to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 joined them. Okay, and then how many are there in all? Okay, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 and 5 is 10 in all. Okay, now we're going to go to the next page, and this is the page that you will need to write your name on. So Mrs. Hensley's going to write her name. Okay, now it says, complete the sentence to tell how many students are in the group to start. How many join and how many are there in all? We're going to do this one right here. 1 student sitting at the table. Okay, 1 student in a wheelchair coming to join. How many in all? So we have 1 and 1 is 2. So our whole is 2. So then we would say 1 and 1 is 2 in all. Okay? Now, I want you to do this one on your own. Here is your whole. Okay, so you're going to have to count to see how many friends are sitting at the table, how many are joining them. These are your parts. So this is a part, this is a part. Then all together is going to be your whole. So you have part, part, and whole. Then down here is going to be a part, and a whole. So it will be how many part, and part is how many in all would be your whole and all. Okay? Then we're going to the next page. You're going to do the same thing here. I'll do one of these with you. I'll do the bottom with you. Okay? But we're going to look at this one right now. You're going to count how many are here, how many are joining them. Okay? So this is how many are there, how many are joining them, and this one is how many in all. Okay? So that's what you're going to do on that one. Okay? Then this one right here, number 3. Number 3, how many are at the parachute? That's going to go right here. How many are joining them will go right here. And then how many in all is going to go right here. Okay? So it's just like part, whole. Okay? You just don't have the number bond. Okay, let's look at the last one together. I'm going to do this one with you. It says draw three students who joined the group. Okay, so I've got to draw 3 students. You will need to draw 3 students. Okay? You're going to have to be careful because you're not going to be able to write there. I'm going to put them over here because Mrs. Hensley, you could probably write smaller than Mrs. Hensley because you're using a pencil, but I'm probably needing to use a pencil myself because it's kind of hard to do this with this thick. Okay? Okay, so we're drawing 3 students. We're going to join them. Okay, so draw 3 students who join the group. So you're going to do the same thing. Then complete the sentence to tell how many students are in the group to start. So how many were in the group to start? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to put your 5 right here. That's how many were there to start. How many joined? So this is how many joined. 1, 2, 3. So we put 5 and 3. So 5 and 3 5 and 3, are part. Then, how many are there in all? That's all together. How many in all? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in all. So I'm going to make an S and turn it into an 8. Okay? So your last one is going to be 5 and 3 is 8. Do not forget to draw your 3 students that join. Okay? Once you are finished with this page right here and this page right here, so that is pages 273, you'll see it right here, 273 and 274 right here. I want you to take a picture of both pages. Well, you'll have to click the green Add Response button on this lesson. Take a picture of both pages close up so I can see all of your answers. And then put them in the template Mrs. Hensley has provided and click the green check mark button when you're ready to submit that to Mrs. Hensley. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and Mrs. Hensley will talk to you soon. Bye, Mrs. Hensley.